Hello, I'm Swank Dave, and I have a 2010 Chrysler Town & Country minivan that won't stop running. From what I understand, this is a problem that affects the 2008 through 2010 Chrysler vehicles. It also affects Dodge vehicles. Okay, so what I have here, this is called a win module. It's really more of a fail module, but this is what you stick your key into, and this is also what your key fob talks to when you unlock the car or do the remote start or anything like that. And this is where the problem lies. If you are able to pull your key out of the car and it continues to run, the problem's in here. Now, there's already been a recall on this part for various reasons, but from what I understand, even the new parts have this design flaw. Here's how to fix it. The way to fix it is to drill a hole right here. Please note, this is on the side of the unit that has the electrical the big electrical connector. And we are about 1 hole's width over from the center clip. If you drill a hole in there, you take Q-tip, dip it in rubbing alcohol, stick it in the hole, and wipe around. And then stick your key in the ignition, turn it, stick the Q-tip back in, and swab around some more. This will get rid of the problem. All over the internet it says don't take these things apart. There's a reason for that. They're part of the anti-theft. And so because of that, they don't come apart easily. I was able to take mine apart, but I had to cut the case down the middle here in order to be able to really open it up, as well as unsolder all the antennas. I have mine opened up so I can show you. The reason that your car won't stop running all comes down to the rotary switch, which is this combined with these contacts, that the car uses to know the position of the key. What happens is these contacts move over this rotary switch. You can see the scratch marks. It erodes some of the surface away, and that becomes dust, particulates, dirt, whatever you want to call it, and it gets in between the contacts. That debris bridges the gaps between the contacts and makes it so that this board can't tell the position of the key, which is why your car won't turn off, and why the problem's intermittent, because if you jiggle it around, eventually you might just hit the right spot on this and push the dirt out of the way so that it's not bridging the contact. So what I've told you to do, as far as drilling a hole, you drill the hole there, and you can see it on the inside, right there. And what you're doing when you stick the Q-tip in is you are swabbing off the electrical contacts here. Now you have to be careful. Do not force it in, or you will bend these contacts, and this thing becomes a paperweight. It's also important then to move the contacts so that you can be sure to get everything. You give this probably 10 minutes, half an hour to dry out before you try to start it, because rubbing alcohol isn't completely electrically inert. It's a very easy trick to try, as opposed to paying $600 to get a new one of these units. And why is it difficult to replace? That this is paired with the ECU. In order to pair a new one of these with the ECU, you need a tool that only the dealer has that can program the encryption that goes between this unit and the engine control computer. Why is it so expensive? This unit is so expensive because in order to program it, you need 2 keys. If you don't have the 2 keys that it came with, you don't have a means to talk to the unit. So anytime the dealer quotes you a price for a new one of these, that price includes the 2 new keys. So there you have it. That's how to fix your fail module. Win module. I'm Swank Dave.